welcome to another 2024 League game. Today uh, we have a match from Group A, the first match from Group A, and as a matter of fact, we've got Wormtalon playing as the Hunters, doing a doing Scott Sword's superhero start, you might call it. I don't know where he originated to put those two in Munich. He is playing as Hunters uh, against the alphabet abbreviated man, none other than AndreZot, or AZ as I sometimes say it when I'm typing in DMs. Hence he's the alphabet man. But so these two at present are currently have struggled somewhat. I mean, AndreZot from what I hear, clean swept his bracket in the last round. So he's been learning. He struggled for the first phase, and okay, not Gallatin or Naples. So Gallatin, that's Galway, and then Naples. Yeah, just checking a couple random spots. But he's AndreZot currently stands at 4 wins, with Wormtalon at 3. But the thing is, since as of the posting of the table, for any who do not know, there were 6 people standing at 6 and 6. So either of them, like if someone were to just completely lose, their round 4 of those 6 people, both of these two can get. I mean, AndreZot could get 2 wins, and Wormtown could get 4, if AndreZot were to have both his wins against Landsknecht, the third member of their group. Then it might be possible for both of them to get in. That's the fun thing. It would be tight, but nonetheless, I think it is possible. However unlikely. I probably shouldn't say that last phrase, but it is definitely. It takes semi-specific conditions. Okay, so we have a pistol and now a sense of emergency on Mina. Okay. That's not. Sense of emergency is not like an ideal thing to show, but it's not the worst either. Sadly I'm going solo today since there weren't any co-commentators available, so if anyone is watching who would be available for co-com, I am in voice channel 3 of this, of the Fear of Dracula tournament channel. So feel free to pop on in, as I would definitely welcome a co-commentator, as I'm definitely not the best at piloting this solo in terms of keeping it going. But in any event, oh, that's interesting. So AndreZot either forgot to misdirect, or is trying to play a like Spencer Wolfart, who, as if you've been following the channel for any reasonable amount of time, you will know that Spencer Wolfart is known for his lair stratagems. The number of times someone has had to just suffer because they make one slip up when facing him, at least when he's Dracula. As hunters, he is less formidable, but he's still a good hunter. He's definitely more scary to face, simply when he's Dracula, because just the anticipation of knowing that more likely than not you're in for a lot of layer stratagems if you don't find a way to if you fail to find a way to uh mm, I'm sorry, my phone unbuzzed, so I turned it to silent. Uh, in any event, as I was saying, it when you're facing Spencer, simply the knowledge that it's Spencer can often be very scary. Okay, so no newspaper, wait. Oh, moving into perfect time newspaper day. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so that was simply a mistake. He didn't get punished for it, thankfully. For AndreZot is one of the four ones who is one of the four who was a newcomer at the beginning of this tournament. Oh, and straight off the bat. Alright, so Seward, are you prepared to move? Do you have a horse and proper ticket economy? Answer. Plus, of course, good enough other items. The answer to at least one of those is no for the time being. Interesting. Interesting. Pistol. Okay. Alright. Pretty typical stuff so far. Well, now they know it's there. A room token at Varna. Over in the east, and all that. So that's a good start for Wormtown. In terms of information. The question that remains to be seen is, how well will he be able to act on that information? And the fact that he was unable to move immediately means, although the fact that he is trading quite a bit, and perhaps he has the white ones already, and is perhaps hard to say. We'll see. They have time. So long as he moves by the time it's sliding onto the last square, he won't need any events to get there. It's only a horse. It could be Seward, it could be Guldaman, one or the other. I would imagine by now one of them has a horse. Nothing all that remarkable in the discard pile yet. So interesting. It could be. There definitely could be. Good. Ah. Since this is Varna and not Constanta, char carriage won't be enough. And I suppose char carriage will be enough if, like, for instance, like, if so long as he hasn't put something like a bat on Sophia. Admittedly, if it were simply a saboteur on Sophia and he were to ambush with that, it wouldn't make much, really any difference. Okay, So, Mina evidently does not have a horse yet, because she would show that instead of the stake if she had it. So, so it is... I think it... unless he's simply doing it his own way. That's always possible, but it is pretty meta to show the horse because, well... showing the horse can put pressure on Dracula. Plus you have to show Dracula that you have a horse to use it. So why bother with the obscurity? So if there's a bats on Sophia and he charred carriages down now, he'll need something else too. Three pistols already discarded. Intriguing. But, well, the thing about having a trail discovered by Perfect Time newspaper, it's really not the worst thing. Sure, it's bad, but it would be preferable if you could keep it obscured. But it's fine. So long as so long as he has some good follow-up to this vampire, then he should be able to keep Gul'daming and Seward pretty busy. Holy bullets and a rifle. Peace Wizard will be rather angry at what I'm telling him when he sees that. You had a firearm and a holy bullets? You didn't keep them? It's kind of, now I'm feeling kind of just as well that Pizza Wizard wasn't available to go common this with me. As that would have incited quite a heated reaction from him. Yeah. The last pistol discarded. Okay. Okay, beginning to train. Okay, yeah. Doing the classic 3-2 to Paris. Very excellent train route to take advantage of. That seems to say that Mina is geared up enough to the point where she can at least start moving. Now the question is, how are they will now need a renewed vigor to even get there, let alone or rather to have a chance at getting there, because bats in Sophia, bats in wherever they end up landing first, and all of a sudden they can't get there. A saboteur would also be a bit nasty in the event of they try to get there via renewed vigor. That would also work. But here's the other thing. If this matures and wipes all three of those, they'll be able to focus on Dracula. So sure, they'll be giving up 6 or 7 points, but it's that thing as to whether you mature the first vampire or not. This is a case where depending on exactly what he's done, I might consciously choose to lair that. I might. It would depend on what else you have on your trail. If it's nothing but like things such as rats, like rats, perhaps mob and such things like things like that. Okay. Now that's since you have no root and vigor to couple with that, that's simply a mistake. Because 4 trains will only get you down to Sophia. Yeah, I think he underestimated the distance he had to go, or simply misjudged it. And now he's semi-wasted a charred carriage. Nonetheless, I think I probably would go to Constanta, if for no other reason than to get the information as to whether he went there after Varna, or not. Yes, I wondered if that was what you were doing. Yep. Sadly, that's just not quite enough. Yeah, I'd say it's still worth it to get some... Alright, well now you know that he went Constanta. Okay, so that in the end did still serve some purpose. That gave you information. He did not go. He has not gone to Sevilla at all, which is actually rather surprising. So he went to Constanta, then to Bucharest, and then to one of these 3 spots: Belgrade, Klausenberg, or Galatz. So now you know 2 of the 3 that are getting wiped off for sure. Unless there's a hide card, that is. There could be a hide at Constanta or Bucharest. They place the hide card down to hopefully get wiped by the rumor token. I could definitely see that as something he might do. So, and something I would understand someone doing. So, okay, Reckless Vampire. So that's... So, yeah. How exactly did he go? 1, 2... for those 2 spots, unless there's a high card thrown in for the 3rd thing, we know that he was at both Constanta and Bucharest within that period of time, because he was not Sophia. The first thing that will not have been wiped will be something like Szeged, and then he could have, for all we know, he could be at Budapest hiding. We don't know, but... Oh, yet. Okay, so Godalming does have a horse. Unfortunately, if he had been there, unless he hid at one of these, that would have been wiped. Unless he went to Galatz first. But, in point of fact, now here's something cool. What if he did go there, but then hid at Galatz, and now has gone back to Bucharest? A fun thought for us to think of. Slight bug where the city is staying lit up. Whoopsies. Whatever. It's not game breaking or anything. So yeah, so this is interesting. But now the real question now is, will AndreZot be able to follow up on that? I mean, so far it's looking okay. I mean, they haven't found where his trail picks up after that. So after one of these 3, I mean, he could have gone there. And as I said, he could, in theory, have hid here and then just now moved to Vienna after Goldaming was down at Zagreb. So he actually may have been able to, may have slipped past them, and is about to break into the east. If he walks to Munich next turn, if Dracula moves to Munich now, then he could Wolfform from Munich, and as I'm pretty sure we all know, Wolfform from Munich is a very hard one to track down. It is definitely very difficult. Oh, he's got a hypnosis. Well, that could help. So Mina's got hypnosis, so that means that next turn, Van Helsing moves on to Mina, and she can hypnosis if he wants. I might try to save hypnosis for later, because you know that the trail is nearby. You know the general vicinity, but yeah, I'm starting to think that it actually is something along the lines of Budapest, Hyde, Vienna, and now Munich. Speed telegraph. So that seems to indicate that he's going to move Van Helsing onto Mina, then use hypnosis. Alright, Baltica still. Alright, so it wasn't all that. Although it definitely would have been very clever of him to be able to pull that off. So he's still around in Baltica, but where is the beginning of his trail? Because it could still be Sarajevo. Oh. He kind of guessed that would be the case, since Sue had just moved out of there. Yeah, that was a risky move, Drac. But then again, who knows what could be laying on the trail? Mob? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Because unless they've got some trash items to throw away, Sewer's gonna take 4. And you hardly want to be throwing away anything. Even garlic wreath is reasonable. If you're just before combat. Okay, Sewer took. Yep, they took the full brunt of it. That was definitely a very good encounter to put in there, because now with one claw hit and Sewer's on the brink of death, or both of them are 2 claws away from death. So if he has a double claw, he could just outright kill one, and that would definitely hurt. Quite a lot, because that would be another 3 influence points, raising it up to 10. And then if there's any vampire, rumor token or no, it's game over, and Dracula wins. Mesmerize? Ooh. Okay. Rifle. Now let's remember that Goldon did discard a rifle and a Holy Bullets earlier. Perhaps he had another Holy Bullets? Okay. Oh, Pacers will like this part. And Seward had a Holy Bullets. So both of them have a rifle. Both of them have a horse. We know that much. So one more item on Goldaming. At this point, I would kind of assume it's a Heavenly Host. Given, and one of Seward's is a Heavenly Host. Given how much of that. How we've been through a good portion of the item deck already. Okay, Claw, yeah. Claw to follow up on him doing a firearm last turn. Good move. I definitely approve of that one. Yeah, now any hit will... Yeah, play knife to get... Which fortunately only does 2 damage, thanks to the Mesmerize. So now what I would... Now I would do one of 2 things. I would either Fang Goldaming as we now know exactly what Gul'daming's got. He's got... He would have to dodge to avoid getting bitten. So, yeah, I would honestly... The last thing I would do is escape as a bat. You know that both of them can play a rifle. I would either claw Gul'daming, try to indirectly hit Seward, or Fang Gul'daming. Fang. Okay, so Gul'daming is bitten. Munch, munch, munch. Oh, great strength. Oh, I wouldn't have used it that way, buddy. I would not have used it that way unless Seward is escaping. And he is not. He is showing a knife. So now, Seward is extremely vulnerable, because Dracula now knows that he just has to hit him. And since Seward just revealed a knife, just Fang again. Heal 2, kill it. And most likely just flat out kill him. Plotting. Expecting a dodge. Okay, that does nearly as well in doing the job. Dracula is taking a lot of damage, but he is getting a lot of influence here. Because after that, so far as we know... Okay, but now, however, it is noteworthy that this will be an important guessing game. Well, no, because Dracula will simply claw. He will fetch his second claw, because with him having played the rifle, okay, that's another way to do it, too. So that's now 11 influence. He took a lot of damage, but he is very near the castle. Gul'daming is bitten. You just need to bite it. Oh, well, no, he's not bitten because he great strength the bite. So, really, you just have to wolf form, and it'll be a guessing game with Gul'daming as to whether you went to Klausenberg or Galatz. I expect that that's what's going to happen. A very violent game so far. The other alternative is, like, especially if there's a desecrated soil in here, is just go to Valona, lay down fog, evade him. But now, Dracula does know exactly what Gul'daming has, and can capitalize off of that. Let's see what he discards here. Well, right, we don't get to see yonder events. But great strength is out of play. Hypnosis is gone. Yeah, that was a very violent combat. Gul'daming got bit, so, well, almost got bit, so therefore he had to but Seward died. So that's a horse in the discard, but it's not unreasonable to think that they can get that back in time. But the problem is with these two still shirking their duty over here, how are they going to clear that trail? And if there's a new vampire over there, what are they going to do? I was a little bit surprised not to see a last-ditch Heavenly Host attempt, but I suppose he just didn't have one. Yeah, he had a rifle, knife, bullets, horse. That was, yeah, it was definitely costly for Dracula in health. So I think now that he's gone one day without being found by Gul'daming, he may want to feed. But that being said, my guess is that he went to Bucharest. Yeah, now that he is sitting on an encounter, ready to ambush someone who walks in. Yeah, I mean, reckless vampires are now very dangerous. Unless he finds a vampire lair, then which he might have that already. What are you doing? Why not move them closer, for goodness sakes? I just don't get it, what I'm telling. Why aren't you moving them closer? Okay, there's the last holy bullets. Because if he had been moving Mina by rail, and even by road, however slow that progress would have been, she would have been she would have been at least past Munich by now. And that would definitely be pressure for Drac, with another fresh hunter coming in. So 7 health Drac. Is he gonna chase him for a one-on-one? Possibly has a heroic leap, wants to use that. And yet, at the same time, this first thing on the trail is about to mature. Unless, is this it? It was a hide at Sarajevo. Bats, so he does not get to, unless he is forewarned, nope. He does not get to search it, so those bats get their value. Yeah, shift him away from you. Good move. And then after that, it has to be Valona or Belgrade. Into Sofia. So he could, barring Sarajevo, he could be, barring Sarajevo and Varna, he could be in any of these, of the spots next to Sofia. He has a lot of options. If this is a vampire, it's just GG. And we have had a very fast game. Going in AndreZot's favor. Even if the hunters make a comeback, Dracula will not have gone down easy. Okay, what have we got here? Aristocratic game over. GG well played. GG well played. Well done, AndreZot. And good try, Wormtown. Well played. Well fought, Aunt. AndreZot. Put post-game in chat. Post-game chat. Let's see if either of them will agree to an interview, but okay, AndreZot is coming. Wormtown. Oh. So okay. I understand. And tough game. Tough game. I understand. Tough game. Yeah, I don't blame Wormtown for not wanting to come and chat about it. It's yeah. You don't really want to talk all that much about a game like that. Okay. Uh, come to... Let's tell AndreZot where to come. Come to VCE3 in Charlie channel. Alright. Now then. Oh, well, that's what I mean. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Well, well played. Well, okay. What? GG, you well played, man. That's what we can and chat at another time. Another time. Alright, if he's can't text chat is not exactly easy to do, so in any event, thank you everyone for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day, if you are not already going to sleep in your being a European. And well, till next time folks, bye bye.